So here it is, the Clicks keyboard for the iPhone 14 Pro.
Now everybody scream enough respect to the X. Enough respect given.
Now, I ordered this thing when it was first announced, pre-ordered it actually, and due to it being lost in the mail and having to contact Clicks and PayPal and just this whole runaround, it took longer than expected to actually get one in my hand. But today I was pleasantly surprised with a tracking number I didn't even know was coming, and the date was for today. So imagine my surprise when I finally reach home and another Clicks keyboard is here ready for me to unbox. Okay, so if you don't know, the Clicks keyboard is a fully functional keyboard for your iPhone, at least currently for your iPhone D devices. One of the, I don't know what you would call them, supervisors on this project is Michael Fisher, better known as Mr. Mobile on YouTube. And when he introduced the Click keyboard and all of the functionality it had, I thought, why not? I do like a keyboard on my device, and my iPhone does not get much use from me. But there's a good chance that now that it has a tactile input, maybe I'll give this thing more use. So let's look at this real quick. Let's go over the box and how I like to do, and then we'll connect it and see exactly what kind of functionality we have. So looking at the box, we have Clicks Creator Keyboard. They also have it, I assume that's French. Here's an image of the keyboard. I got the yellow one because, you know, it will go very nice with the purple iPhone that I have. Plus they didn't have a purple keyboard as of yet. Now, it seems to make it a little longer because you do have the physical keyboard on the bottom, but that shouldn't be an issue. It's just here I have the Founders edition of it. I'm not sure what that entails. I guess we'll see when I get in the box. And here it says it just clicks, and I hope it does. And then we have some information on the back. Content first, make your statement, easy on and off, and ultimate control. And on the other side we have create without limits. So I assume that is the tagline for their company, or at least for this keyboard. Now let's look at the box here. We do have to cut the bottom of it. Batman knife at the ready. Right, cut, and let's slide it open. And there it is. I'm not going to lie. Seeing it in person looks a little bigger than I thought it would be. Now we have a QR code here. It says to scan me. So let's do that. So this is pretty much the paperwork. This pretty much just shows you exactly how to attach it, how to hold it, and exactly how to use it. So we'll go over that in a minute. But oh, they have all the little keyboard commands and what each thing does. So this is actually going to be pretty useful. Okay, so let's take it out of the box. It fell right out. It's actually really light. Holy moly. There's almost no weight to this. This is extremely light. Of course it's bottom heavy. What little tech is in this device is in the bottom, but this thing is a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Almost featherweight. Let's put this here. Okay. Now let's take a quick look around it. We have the keyboard, of course, space, enter, it's all there. The QR code, Founders edition on the back, so they know that's what this one is. And a nice little back plate here, just to put the device down so that it sits flush when it's on its back. Okay, let's take off this. Remove this. How would I go? All right. Oh, and though I thought there might be no paperwork in it, they do have these little, I guess, guides here. So there is something there in case you cannot get to scan your device at that moment. And on the case itself, we have a how to put it in. Don't slide it in from the top. Bend the case down and put it in straight. Let's try it. Bend the case down and slide it in straight. And it says accessory connected. And just like that, we are ready to click. Let's take a quick look at how it looks. You have your volume rockers, you have your silent switch all there. Your camera hump fits in nice, pretty much flush with this housing around it, so that does offer a little bit of protection. It won't rock nearly as much. You have your power button on the side here, it's all there. The top has no holes because there's no reason to. The bottom does offer a place for the lightning port. I almost thought that there was no place to charge it, but it is there. You just plug it into the bottom, it is aligned properly, and you're good to go. So you pretty much just have a large iPhone in your hand. To use this with an iPhone Max would be kind of crazy. Let's go into somewhere where I might be able to write. Now the buttons feel good, though they are kind of small. Pressing space to add the highlighted word works. I know there's all kinds of shortcuts, but aside from the small size of the buttons, this is actually pretty good. So I'm guessing the magic will come when you learn to use all of the different, like, shortcuts and tricks that the keyboard allows. Because we have the command button, we have, what is web? We have the number button. It's all there, though. I had hoped when you press it, it would just keep the buttons pressed, but it does not. But maybe if I hold it, yeah, and there you can put in your numbers just fine. But I don't know most of these shortcuts. Let's try this mic. Let's try the mic button. Hey, how are you? How's it going? Works fine. So I'm guessing the draw of this will be to not have to interact with your screen nearly as much, simply because we have a fully working QWERTY keyboard on this device. And if you are one who likes the tactile input from yesteryear, this really gives that back. Though the buttons are a little bit small, especially for my large fingers, I can't see myself using this more so than the touchscreen keyboard available on the phone. And that mic works pretty well too. Well, this was a quick first look at the Clicks keyboard for your iPhone 14 Pro. I have to say, on my first use of the device. So far, so good. It is exactly what I expected. Surprisingly light for what it is, but with the phone attached, it almost feels a little heavy. And I'm not even sure why that. I guess it's just the new length of the device. Of course, you don't need to keep the Clix keyboard in, but I personally don't see a reason to take it out. It's not right now. But I'm going to use this, see how much I like having a physical keyboard, trying to learn some of these commands, and see exactly how much easier this might make my personal use of the iPhone. So with that said, my name is NG, the Neon X, and finally getting a chance to use the Clix keyboard on my iPhone 14 Pro. This is what I'm into.